how does Reiki work? I'm Di Atherton from the Spiral Path, Reiki Master and Practitioner, and these videos are just to create a little bit more awareness around Reiki and what it can and can't do. So whenever I have a new client, the way I explain it to them is to imagine themselves walking along a beach, and as the wave runs up the sand, wherever there are holes in the sand, you know those little sand crabs make holes, so the water rushes in. That's essentially what Reiki does on your body. I've said before, I don't control it. I really am just a rather gorgeous hose pipe, but the Reiki will go where it's needed for you, whether that is on a physical level, mental, emotional, or spiritual. And it looks for what is out of alignment or out of balance within you. And the other thing with Reiki is, you can think of it like muddying a pond. You know, if you have a clear pond, and if you took a stick and sort of messed up the bottom of the pond, then all the debris would rise to the surface. That's essentially what Reiki does, is it lets whatever doesn't serve you rise to the surface. So as an example, somebody could come to me because they suddenly started getting headaches. They've never had headaches in their life, and suddenly it's just day after day of headaches. They come for a series of sessions. The ideal or the recommended is to have 4 treatments. They can be a week apart, they can be days apart, it's really up to you. And then to give it a break, because Reiki continues to work on the body after your treatment. And they have their sessions, and it does improve the headaches a bit. And then one day they're sitting at work and they go, I absolutely hate my job, I'm resigning. They resign, they leave their job, and suddenly they realize that the headaches have stopped. And Reiki has gone to the root cause of the physical ailment, because all illnesses and disease have an underlying emotional cause. And there's been a lot of work, a lot of scientific research. Gabor Mate, Joe Dispenza have done amazing work around this. So Reiki looks for the root cause of the issue. And that's essentially how it works. Sometimes it's really subtle, and sometimes, you know, the client can feel a lot of things going on when they're having the session. You don't have to have Reiki just when there's something wrong. You know, if you have a car or any kind of vehicle, you will take it for a service, you will take it for a tune-up. That's what we need to do with our bodies. And I do have clients who just regularly book their Reiki sessions so they can spend an hour on the therapy bed, zoning out, no one can get hold of them, and we tune up their energies, because every day we are being impacted by other people's energies, by situations and circumstances we find ourselves in. And these poor old bodies of ours take it all on. Your body is like a huge computer hard drive, and it has everything from when you were in the womb. Those memories are somewhere in here. Those triggers are somewhere in here. So even when I'm doing coaching with clients, I always include Reiki, because my belief is that I need to work with the body while we work on the shifts that they want to make or the challenges that they are facing. So that is a little bit about how Reiki works, and it shows up differently for different people. Your experience may be very different from the next person. So yeah, that's kind of my explanation for how Reiki works.